Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest running daily variety show. I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. It's the Mark and Pires show, day 1789 in a row. We're doing it. We've got a night planned. I really don't know what we're going to do tonight. I thought maybe we'd take some calls. I thought maybe we'd create a song, maybe do something. It's just basically what we do every day, you know. I did want to start with the laugh, though. I feel like we could use a good laugh. Racking my brain thinking about what I want to watch, what we've created here that I'd like to watch. There's so many different pieces of content that I can probably lean towards, but I'm going to just sit here for a few minutes and think about exactly what I want to put on for us to laugh at. Hopefully laugh at. So how's everybody doing out there? I hope you've had a great day. It was beautiful, and then it started to get cold here where I am. I'm not really sure. I mean, it should be cold. You know, we're talking about like December is a couple days away, and it was like, you know, warm today. So listen, I put out a piece of content today. I told you guys yesterday. Here at the end of the show, I pulled this out. This is a book that I had in my case over here, and I thought it was a German book. It's not a German book. It's called The Confessions or The Confession of Faith from 1793. So I did a little research last night after I read this to you, and I saw someone has a lesser version of it, like where this is a full, you see the full book. There was one where it was like maybe one of the books within the books, and it was on for like $4,300. So I'm pretty sure that's a very expensive book right there. And it's in very good condition. I mean, it's still, there's like that leather thing on the outside is a little tattered, but the book itself is in phenomenal condition. Looks like maybe a couple pages have been cut out at the front. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was artwork or something. But anyway, I put a piece of content out. It's out about 1793, Confession of Faith. And it's this new series I think we're going to do, where maybe each week we'll take one of the episodes and we'll delve into either this book or the Bible, the 1775 Bible, because a lot of people have been watching that clip I put out there. Somebody shared the clip. I'm not sure. They said there's a bigger channel that was talking about one of my pieces of content and shifted everybody over here. And I want to thank that channel again, whoever you are. Thank you. And I thought because people are showing such an interest in that Bible, because it is pretty rare to have a Bible from 1775, we're going to delve in. I'll start digging in to get some certain chapters and read certain passages that you guys would like to see if they're the same, if they're not the same, maybe they've been altered or what it sounds like in Old English. So we're going to get into that just like we did with this piece over here. I may play you that in a second or two just to make sure you guys see what this is about. But we do have Matt Zabrowski here, about to hit us with a woohoo on this Black Friday. Zabrowski! Something to live for. Joanne, can you please keep the weed down back there? Gosh almighty, Joanne. Zabrowski. God almighty, Joanne! You know, we had a Zabrowski moment at the woohoo, and then Joanne just destroys it. Black Friday to remember, really, you know. Anyway, guys, we're here with... What's that, Zabrowski? No, Zabrowski was a pretty good one, I guess, but I'm sorry, I was sidetracked by the wheeze and the toot. You know, Joanne, when you bring the toot in the first 30 seconds of the show, I mean, that... Oh my goodness, Joanne! It just the air, the fan was pushing it away until now. It just circled around the room. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack because of the smell. Gosh, you know, Joanne. Clearly, you didn't have turkey and mashed potatoes. If you did, it wouldn't smell like that. You know. What did you eat for Thanksgiving yesterday, Joanne? You didn't eat, Joanne? I'm sorry. I forgot I pay you doll hair. What are you going to eat? The doll hair. I assumed you were going to say you ate the doll hair. You got hungry. You just downed the doll hair, the 500 doll hairs that I give you on a daily. Filling you up with that friggin' head. Look at that head. Right? Sometimes you're there and you're just like, look at that freaking head. What's that? No, Joanne. It's just joking. Not your head, Joanne. We're talking about somebody else's head. Anyway, Joanne, can you keep it down there while we just get in this, you know what I mean? The show. We're trying to get into a moment here. How's everybody doing? I got Trish Killian in the house. I got Andrea O'Neill. S. Coop in the house. Virginia. Guys, Leisure number 7 doing it, coming out and into the mood, into the vibe of the show. If you happen to be here, if you're doing a lurkaroo, good for you. But you know what? It's good to be a part of the program. It's good to get involved and say hello, especially when we're trying to have a conversation above the wheeze. That's on you. It's a back and forth. We may take a Zoom call. What do you guys think about that? But for the moment, let me play a piece of comedy. Something that I prefer in the moment to laugh at. I like comedy. I like to make comedy. I don't watch comedy anymore because, frankly, there's crap. I used to love Will Ferrell's stuff. Like, he's, great. Jim Carrey. It's stuff like this that I think should be viral, just because it's not easy to do this I gave you the link right there. This is not easy stuff because it's me and then it's me and then it's me, and trying to see if you can make that work is not easy on a green screen.
I chose Wix for...
Especially when you're doing it live in the moment, which we did when we did this piece of comedy. Yeah! Randall! This is the one from the brochure!
You say, oh my goodness, in every room.
Some couple. Randall! Goodness, the guy just dropped a freaking bomb. Yeah, we just got in. Dropped off the bags and what the I'm in like a cathedral or something. I don't know what the hell this is. This is crazy.
My
God, murals on the walls and stuff. Randall! This is the one from the brochure!
You say, oh my goodness, in every room.
Some couple. Randall! Goodness, the guy just dropped a freaking bomb. This is like a cathedral. Yeah. Can you keep that inside? Not inside here, though. I mean, like inside you. What? No, don't. You can't blame her. I saw you do it. You went like this. You lifted a leg. He lifted the leg. He did lift a leg. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Did you have corn today? Gosh almighty.
It's salsa.
Yeah, it's salsa. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that.
Randall.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I love that bit. Oh goodness. Guys, when you're in the process of doing it, and by doing it I mean just being a complete silly goose. I like to be a goose for you. From time to time, we need someone to be a goose. I'm not sure if you realize I tried to make this happen, but I don't think the world is ready for anybody else to step up yet and make magic take place, When we really need it. We really need
the one from the brochure.
Joanne, again, I'm trying to get the right clip. God almighty, Joanne!
Randall! This is the one from the brochure. You say, oh my goodness.
Joanne, shut the freaking hell up over there. Michael, how are you, brother? Michael Clayton, you come down. He's an actor. Actors, they're all in the film. You do the project. You're there. Have a good time on the set. You're there with Owen Wilson. You're like, oh, Owen, good job. On the take. Of course, it's a good job. I'm doing a job there with Christopher Walken. You have a good time. We're going to do it, right? Doing Owen Wilson. Gonna do Zoolander. Got to do Zoolander. Michael, we got to have you on the show, buddy. I've been live 1,788 days in a row.
I'm Marty McLavin-Riven, and I'm running for president of the United States. I'm getting into the race because I don't like what I see out there. I got a president who falls asleep on camera. They say he wears a triple diaper. I'm not really sure if that's true, but that disturbs me. He definitely doesn't know where he is. The former president is probably going to be in jail. At least they're trying to see if they can get him in jail. So who are we left with? We can't have a cackling hyena as president, so we need to at least have somebody step up and grab the reins. So Marty McLavin-Riven to the rescue.
Oh, Marty. Guys, if you want to see more of Marty, he's running for president. I want to play this because Michael's here. Michael, this is one of my favorite bits I did recently. I got hundreds of comedies here, 9 full feature films, comedy feature films I did here in the moment, 209 songs, and I've done every game show ever, like Wheel of Fortune, Press Your Luck. I've done them all here. But this is one of my live improv comedies. Everything's an improv comedy here. But I have a lot of fun. Let me know what you think. Oh, wait a minute.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. This is Mark Pires here, the call center, Microsoft.
This is Microsoft?
That's right. This is Microsoft calling you directly.
Oh.
We understand you're having an issue with your Windows 95 operating system, and you may have gotten an email from us.
Yes, I did get an email.
That's right. Yes. Look, I'm here with Joanne.
Oh, who's Joanne?
She's my assistant. We're here to help you every step of the way. And I think you need to understand something from our perspective here at Microsoft. We want to help you with your operating system needs, Windows 95. And we're specific here about Windows 95 at this call center. So what I wanted you to do is see if you could click that link.
This link?
Yep, that's right, AnyDesk.
AnyDesk?
Click that link and you're going to give me, Mark, all of the privileges necessary to access your computer, your banking records, your dental records, and any other pertinent information on your device, photos, anything else I could find in my search.
Wait, that seems like a lot.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is standard, okay, for Microsoft. It's just really, fine print I have to tell you about. Just sign off on it.
I don't think I feel comfortable doing that.
Ma'am, are you a moron?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I just don't understand how stupid you are being right now. It's simple. You just electronically sign off. I get access to everything that you've ever done in your life.
Yeah, but why do you need to see my picture?
Ma'am, do you want help with your Windows 95 operating system or not?
Yes, of course.
Joanne! Joanne, are you back? Sorry, ma'am, it's hard to hear you over the wheeze, Joanne's wheeze. Can you give me a minute?
I was wondering what that was.
Joanne, I got a live one over here. She doesn't want to give me access to all of her banking records, dental records, death records, family, Ancestry.com. And
it just seems excessive.
Ma'am, I'm not sure how much more I could do for you if you're not going to give me that access, AnyDesk style. You just go, okay, yeah, I do it. My name's Judy Lewis. I'm letting, Mark in there to do his thing.
I guess, okay.
Thank you. I was wondering if I had to send somebody over with a sledgehammer to knock some sense into you, Judy.
I'm sorry? Are you speaking to your assistant?
No, that's Joanne. Joanne, you're Judy. No, I got a Joanne. You're Judy, half a moron.
I'm the moron?
That's right. Now, moron. Sorry, Judy. Let me just get in here real quick.
Okay. I really need help with my Windows 95. What are you typing in? Did you find something?
Yeah, no, it looks like we gave you a rebate.
A rebate?
We gave you a rebate, and all you have to do now is, just do me a favor, Judy. You're going to type in what I tell you to type in, and then do not push enter. Do you understand me, Judy?
Yes, you want me to push enter.
Judy, do not push enter, not do. Do not push enter. Do you understand?
Do push enter, got it.
No, Judy. No, when I say do not push enter, that means when you get to the end of putting in the freaking set of numbers I tell you about, you don't push enter. You know?
Okay, all set. I'll push enter.
You know, let's just try this out. I think you're just a complete idiot.
That's not nice.
Your family should disown you, Judy.
What?
All right, the numbers are as such. 8,
Okay, 8.
7, 4.
74.
No, 4, Judy. 8, 7, 4. I only gave you 3 numbers so far. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, I thought you meant 70. So 7 and
Okay. 6, 9, 2.
6, 9, 2.
7, 3, 4.
7,
and then
3,
do not
4.
push enter,
Enter.
Judy.
I'm sorry, I pushed enter.
Judy! Are you a freaking idiot?
I'm sorry.
I
You're supposed
told
to
you
have
not
it.
to push enter. I got a freaking moron over here, Joanne. She pushed enter. I told her not to push
I
enter.
thought you said to press
You
enter.
gotta be kidding me. I'm here doing it. I'm trying to help you, Microsoft. And you're over there pushing enter? I told you not. Now, Judy, I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna lose my job, Judy, because you put an extra 0 in at the end. And now you're getting 4 million instead of $4. Judy, do you really want me to lose my job, Judy?
I'm not really sure yet.
My family. I got 74 kids.
Wait, how many kids?
They're all in school right now, each one of them. Private school.
And how is that my problem?
Have a heart, Judy. You're gonna have to refund the rebate that we just gave you.
Refund the rebate.
Yeah. Now, what I'll do is I'm gonna send you a link. You click that link. And Judy, if you freaking click enter,
I know.
you know? I mean, seriously. If I find out and I hear that you hit enter, I'm flying to your house there in Los Angeles. And we're gonna have words.
Ooh.
Because this is my family we're talking about now. You pushed an extra 0, and that multiplied. Because when you hit the 0, it got stuck, clearly. $4? No, 4 million. You gotta refund that now.
What?
Judy,
Yes?
God is watching you right now.
He is?
If you don't make the right decision, you can't go to heaven. I'm sorry.
I can't go to heaven?
You know. No, St. Peter's a friend of mine, and he said so. No. What's that, Joanne? Joanne, I can't hear you over the wheeze. What are you trying to... Gosh almighty. No, Judy, I'm sorry. Joanne was trying to just give me some inside information and just explaining to me how screwed you are, you know?
But this is your mistake.
You know, Judy, it's times like this, I wonder, how long do you got to pack your bags and get going? Like, if you're gonna try to screw me over, the cops are on their way. Joanne just called them. We got Poncherella coming in the chopper. He's coming to take you down because I, was trying to help you out with the rebate. Fix your operating system, Windows 95. And now you're embezzling $4 million from Microsoft.
And you're Microsoft.
That's right, Judy, Microsoft. I am Microsoft.
Just don't think it's your company.
That's like people always wonder, oh, this is Microsoft calling me? Yeah, it's Mark Microsoft. Yeah, like you guys were like, what is going on? Why, how could you be my last name is Microsoft.
That's your family crest?
What do you want me to do about it? I'm trying to just give it to you straight here. Mark Microsoft, that I can help you with your Microsoft Windows 95 problem, Judy. Give you the rebate. And you're now stealing millions of dollars from Mark Microsoft.
Again, I'm willing to pay back if you give me the AnyDex.
Judy, I'm gonna file a complaint. I'm gonna file a grievance.
Will you please just tell me how I can pay it back?
No, that's fine. If you just click the link that I'm gonna give you right here and type in exactly as I tell you to, Judy.
Okay.
Do not, for the love of God, push enter at the end, Judy. If you do, remember, cops, dogs, they come with, those dogs they send in there, they're rabid.
Dogs are rabid?
They don't bring in healthy dogs, they bring in rabid dogs for you, Judy.
Why? I'm just a little lady.
Because that's a lot of money that you're embezzling and stealing from us here at Microsoft. Mark Microsoft.
Well, let me pay it back now.
No, that's right, Judy. Click the link.
The link?
Judy, you're a freaking imbecile.
Oh, this
You're a
one.
moron. You're an idiot. I just wish I could open the door and then close it on your head. And maybe that would help. Because gosh almighty, dingbat, what's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, no one can hear you over the wheeze.
I'm sorry.
Judy, not you. I'm hoping you're going to do the right thing here because you're a freaking idiot.
What did I do wrong?
You know, we're laughing at you here. Everybody here at the call center's laughing at you, Judy. They're like, you're on with a moron. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm dealing with it. Pushing an extra zero, pushing enter. I told you not to push enter, Judy. Is it because you're an a-hole? Because you're a piece of garbage? Some stupid moron?
I think it's
imbecile?
time I tell you. You ever heard of scammer payback?
What?
Pierogi.
You're not Judy, you're scammer payback.
Ding, 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 ding. What do we have for him, Johnny?
I deleted all your files, too.
Guys, I don't have any more files.
Best of luck, sweet.
I had files. I had money. I had everybody's documents. Remember the guy in Milwaukee? Joanne. I had him. Scammer payback. He did it. I mean, look, Joanne, right? We were here. I was yelling about your dumb wheeze. And all of a sudden, scammer paybacked. I got scammer payback. You know, guys, I think we're gonna have to shut down this operation here in Calcutta. You know, I mean, like, right? I was really getting people. They thought I was in New York City. That I was just calling from the backyard. Hey, guy, you know, I worked on my English. I worked on my New York. I worked on my East Coast, United States of America, so I could come here and be authentic. When I called and do my scammer, deal. I got scammer payback.
Biore blemish patches. Absorb pus and oil for visible results.
I gotta give it to, you gotta give it where credit is due. I was trying to scam. I got scammed. Scammer payback, I'm gonna try to see if I can get that pierogi back. Yeah. Can I have my files back? There was this dummy named Judy. She just couldn't get it. Oh wait, shoot, that was you. You really got me there. You really got me there. Guys, shut it down. Power down. Anything left you got? You got nothing? I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I thought I was doing what we do. I was here. I was taking everybody's hard-earned dollars. Calcutta style. And unfortunately, I got scammer paybacked. When that happens, you gotta just put your head down and you gotta take the loss. You take the L. But you come back tomorrow, a different street, different office, different, street off the street level. Oh, I'm on the 21st floor today, Calcutta. And we're doing it all over again. Hey, how you doing? It's Mark, Microsoft, giving you a call. That's right, I own the company. My father said, look, you're doing it. You go out there and you give people help on their rebates. So that's what I do here at the call center for you, Judy. I hope I don't get another Judy again, guys, tomorrow when we reset the entire thing, the operation from square one. I'm gonna get that scammer payback guy. He may have won the battle today, but he hasn't won the war. Right, Joanne? Joanne, stop wheezing. Shut down the computer, Joanne. Everybody shut down your stuff. We gotta be on the run. FBI could be on their way. Pierogi's calling them in. Gosh almighty. Joanne, I gotta take an express train back to the United States because I can't stand being caught up with you with the wheeze. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Good luck, freaking suckers. Sometimes, you're trying to scam people out of millions of dollars.
So I love those episodes. I see them sometimes of the Scammer Payback. Oof, gosh almighty. Sorry, guys. And they make me laugh because he's so freaking good at getting his, getting people and taking their files. And so that was an homage to Pierogi. I'm totally in awe of you, brother, for what you do out there to save people and to and almost do like a Robin Hood type of thing. You're awesome. If anybody does watch him and wants to share that with him, I think that was pretty funny. But that's just me. What the hell do I know? I'm just the guy improvising.
Join us live every night after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
If it's Hillshire Farm, oh, hell yeah.
Give me 9 hours and 67 seconds. Unbelievable. I got Max and Maggie outside, annoying as can be. They need to go out, right? I'm wearing these dumb secondary glasses. My new ones aren't here. They probably look worse than those. Who the hell knows? I haven't seen them yet. Anyway, let's see if I can give you something else here for a moment. There was something I thought, everybody could always go for a few minutes at the tank, Because sometimes you only get one shot in the tank. And if you're not doing it, that's on you. This was my shot to try to make it. I'll be right back. I'm going into pitch right now, really nervous. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm hoping that they're excited about moinking. It's the newest trend. You guys will hear about it soon. I'm going to do a pitch in a few seconds here. But I'm really excited. I'm just nervous. This is the first time I've ever pitched like this in front of sharks. So I don't know if they're going to just chew me alive, or if they're going to be like, moinking is the most exciting thing since freaking hula hoop. And it is. But I gotta first go and make my case. So I'm heading in now, guys. Wish me luck. Thanks. I'll see you soon, all right?
How will Moink make out in the shark tank?
Hi, sharks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of Moink. What's that? Moink? What is Moink? When you get your friggin' Moink on, everybody's excited. Let me tell you a little bit about it. When you go out with friends and you're like, hey, what are we gonna do later? I'm like, dude, get a friggin' Moink. And everybody's like, I want a Moink. Where do you go? 1995. Look, you have to use what's called 1-800 number, and we'll give you a freaking Moink. So look, that's the whole business, really. And who's on board? Who wants to be on the Moink train,
Some people are a little nervous about getting on the Moink train because they don't know what it is. The bottom line is this. Do you remember the 60s? Yeah, I remember. I know you do, Mr. Wonderful. Remember back in the 60s when people were banging it out? That's what the Moink is about here, 2023 style, because we couldn't really get it off the ground 2019, Plan Demaroo, and now instead we're reeling it back. We brought it back in, and people are getting their Moink on for the first time ever. I'm sorry, what's that, Barbara?
I find you enormously abrasive. I feel as though you don't have the capacity to listen.
No, Barbara, you can't just ask me questions like that when I'm trying to do my presentation. Okay, you want to ask me questions during the presentation? How about you let me present first before you start asking me questions about valuation? Oh, you're asking for $50 million for 1.5%. How did you get that valuation, Mark? How about you shut your friggin' hole till I finish, my presentation? And then you can ask your questions. And I'll lay it out for you. I'm gonna give you all the detail, Barb. What's that?
Your biggest danger is underestimating how successful you could be and what you're going to need to get there. You need me?
No, Barbara, I'm sorry. I thought you were on like a one-on-one friend basis now. Like you're investing in Moink. And when you do invest in Moink, all of a sudden I can call you Barb, I didn't know I'd be offending you in the moment. I'm sorry about that. Look, bottom line, sharks, who the frig's on board to get their Moink on? Mr. Wonderful, I'm sorry.
You may not like this offer, but I'm going to make it anyway. I would want some kind of cash flow in the form of, maybe I'd make it debt or maybe I'd make a royalty.
No, this isn't like a debt deal, okay? You want to make it a debt deal. Look, I'm going to structure this with a debt / umbrella plan. You want to do a traveler's insurance? I don't need a traveler's insurance plan to, deal with Moink. When you're out there on the streets of Michigan and you're doing it, and everybody's like, tell me a little bit about Moink. And you're like, no, you gotta get the Moink on. And you do the dance. That's when everybody goes wild. They all want to be on board. They all want to get their Moink products. So we came out with our very first shirt. Go Moink yourself. And look, if you have a problem with that one, then you're not a Moink, connoisseur. You want to be a Moink connoisseur, then you know that Go Moink Yourself is like the foray into the brand, positioning. I'm sorry, what's that, Cubes?
Just for calling me Cubes, I'm out.
Now, I will call you Cubes, okay, because your name is Cuban, and I'm a shorter than, longer name guy. I'm going to give you the acronym, okay, you're Cubes. And listen, all I have to tell you, Cubes, is that we're making big ducats here on on Moink. And when you have Moink, you got money. That's not one of our other bumper stickers. When you got Moink, you got money. Because think about it, 60s when you were Moinking, babies being born, everybody's getting Moinked. Look, I'm just painting a picture for you guys, sharks. If you want to invest in the hottest company in the world right now, getting your Moink on, the valuation's clear to me. Yeah, but you guys, I know you want a little bit more, so let me give you the t-shirt number 2. Get the Moink out of here, you know what I mean? And then what you're doing is you're telling them that they can't Moink where they are. You can't Moink here. You gotta Moink somewhere else, And again, we're trying to be safe Moinkers while we're also supplying more Moinking. So it's more Moinking, but safe Moinking. So look, that's our product here. Do you have any specific questions for me as the inventor of Moinking? Moink Mondays. That's another one we're doing now. There's 10% off on the website if you want to get into the Moink Mondays, routine. Look, I'm just letting you know about the kind of the specifics of our website on moink.com. And remember, this is a kind of moving product in a way, okay? Because we started with Moink, and we're going to very quickly move over to Poink. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about Poink. Poink is for your animals, okay? And when they're going out there to procreate in order to make new species.
You are remarkably entertaining. I firmly believe that you'd be usually successful if you did a comedy routine.
Okay, no, sorry. That one we'll leave out of this pitch, okay? You guys can ask me about poinking later. But right now, we'll stick to moinking, okay? Which is the maternal, version of poinking. Listen, we're doing it right now. We are cash positive. We've made $15.7 million in the first 7 days. Everybody's getting their moink on. Who's on board? Who wants to be the next moinker? We call people who are part of the moink, let's call ourselves an organization. How about that? The Moink organization. I was gonna say the Moink team, but we're more than a team. Like you guys bring so much to the table. That's why I'm here today. I really want a deal. I'm not here like that guy, like, oh, he's killing it. He made $15.1 million in the first 7 hours. So he doesn't really want a deal. I do want a deal. I'm here to do a deal because I need the expert tutelage from you guys, So look, I'm gonna lay it out for you. We're killing it, yes, but I need a shark in order to shark it. Like you could kill it, but wouldn't you rather shark it, which means you gnaw the freaking face off? I'm just saying that's what I want from you guys. I don't want to just kill it and then it's like, oh, it's dead. Everything's dead. No, I want it to be a constant shark attack. And this is what I'm thinking. All 5 of you, we all get our moink on together. It's a group moinking, And some people are like, wait a second, we're doing group moinking? Yes, that's part of the freaking program. Like shirt number 3 was, if you're not down, get a group moink going. Yeah? And then people are starting to see it from that perspective. 2023. You don't tell people what they are, who they could be, who they should be with, and you can say, why don't you all join and get a moink on? T-shirt, 3rd one.
What are your sales?
We're killing on that one too. We made $747,243 in 7 seconds. Yeah. Look, when you got the most successful and cash positive business you've ever seen on Shark Tank, walk in here and say, I want to do a deal. You guys say, where are the freaking deals? Let's throw them on the table for this guy. Let's go. Let's just put them on. And then I'm going to sit there and just read them off. Okay, look, Barbara's offering $17.4 million for 1.5%. Right?
Tell us why it's a
By the way, in all
50
transparency,
million.
I have a couple of these. Highest valuation ever requested in the Shark Tank.
Just want to be clear I heard you properly.
Guys, my valuation's clear. You see what I've done. Sales, boinking, moinking. I got nothing else. That's all I know is that when people want to get their moink on, they're going to moink.com, and they're putting in their order for a double moinking. That's another thing. The double moink.
Can't go wrong with a double moink.
We're offering bonus points on the first moink. And then when you put it towards the second moink and you pay the difference, double moink situation. Look, that's just like the ultimate. If you can get a double moink, then like everybody is excited. They really want to, start telling their friends. They start buying apartments and painting rooms because of the moinking. They're hopeful that maybe that's going to lead to more.
What problem is it actually solving?
Guys, this is how we bring the world together. By moinking. So I don't think I could tell you any more about moink than I've done so far. So I appreciate you guys, and at this point, I will take questions. Sharks, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mark Pires. I am the inventor of moink. You may be saying to yourself, what the frig is moink? I'm going to tell you all about it right now.
It's one of the worst ideas I've ever seen. I'm out.
Mr. Wonderful, how could you be out before I even said, I didn't even tell you what the product was, and you're getting out already? Mr. Wonderful, you may be like a moinker. You don't even know if that's our, thing. When someone's into moinking, we used to call them a moinker. And if you're not a moinker before I even get through it, I'm here, I'm trying to do it, give you the pitch. You won't even let me get through a pitch before I'm out. I'm Mr. Wonderful, I'm out. You're not so wonderful if you can't even let me finish my pitch. first. What's that?
You guys are on top of the world. You were dominating.
Oh, Cuban, I appreciate you over here giving me cubes. Good guy. Listen, I'm going to tailor my speech directly to Cuban because I think I'm kind of pissed off now at Mr. Wonderful. I don't even want to look in your direction. All right? I'm doing it here to Cubes. Cubes, listen. Moink You is our first go-to product, when people are out on the streets and they're just trying to get the brand awareness, we have these t-shirts and the first thing you see is Moink You. It's just creating conversation. I know you know what that's like. Social media style. You want to create a conversation with your clientele in order to build the business. Now, of course, our customer acquisition cost is less than $1 because everybody wants to get moinked. And when you're doing a moinking type of deal with the Sharks, maybe not Mr. Wonderful, but again, Cubes, moinking, listen, you should bring it up at a Dallas Mavs meeting. Guys, everybody ever heard of moinking? Have you guys been doing a moinkaroo? And then everybody's in, You get not a controlling, share, but you get 1.5% of the business. Yeah, that's big money right there. Big money. But listen, I wanted to say something first of all, Barbara. I don't really appreciate the way that you just come to your valuation of the moink business without, first of all, hearing me out of why I think the valuation should be what it is.
Not for a second. But here's what we see again and again on Shark Tank, which always disturbs me. It's your approach to business, right? I see you as a cautious, respectful, intellectual guy, very bright, assessing, analyzing, but you forgot to take it out to market and see if there's even a demand there.
I can add a lot of value here, bringing this into my portfolio and making you a Shark Tank company.
Mr. Wonderful, with your stupid little I always noticed you do one of these, Mr. Wonderful, in every single picture. You have something secret society stuff you want to tell us about? I'm part of a Testavan. Yeah, we know all about you. It'd be a shut up. But what about, are you part of Illuminati? What do we do? Look, in every photo, I'm like this. Yeah, we know what that means. Listen, you're out anyway. I don't freaking care what you think of me with your Illuminati ties. Okay, look, guys, let's get back to brass tacks. Okay? Moink You. The first product. Second one is go moink yourself. That one, we went gold, platinum, double digits. When I got a call from the supplier and they were like, we can't, we don't even have any more fabric for this. I had to question them. I pressed them. How could you run out of fabric for a moink? People want to get moinked. So let me get back to this because Barbara, I know you're on freaking bated breath. You can't wait to learn more about moinking. Now, it is a process that involves your libido, first of all. I know that you're lacking that, Mr. Wonderful. You were thinking about getting into women's sports. We know, 2023. But look, Mr. Wonderful, that's you, okay? I'm still working with Cubes. I'm still working over here with Barbara. Barbara, let me ask you a question, if I'm allowed to ask questions of you guys. You're here asking me questions. I want to ask you questions. When's the last time you moinked? I'm here. I'm doing the moinking. I got the t-shirts. Go moink yourself.
I probably need this product more than any other woman on earth. I haven't had a sexual thought in probably 30 years.
And you can't even, tell me why moinking is, not the best thing since Wonder Bread? 62. 5 cents a freaking loaf. And now you're talking about my valuation. Inflation. Look, remember, when you have an inflationary tactic, and it has to do with Wonder Bread, but you're getting moinked? Look, you could say negatively, I got moinked, but don't you want to get moinked, Barbara? At a certain point, maybe you're just not into it anymore. You're just I'm over getting moinked. But right now, this is a moinking situation. We're here doing a Shark Tank. Yeah, I know Kevin's here. We'll turn him in the other direction, Barbara. Okay. If you don't want to get your moink on, just because freaking Mr. Wonderful is here. What's that? No, you're not wonderful. I was joking. Didn't you see me do air quotes? Cubes. You saw me do air quotes, right? What is he talking about? I am wonderful. No, I was joking with you. Sarcasm. You know, Mr. Wonderful is like literally sarcasm. Everybody's laughing at you, Mr. Wonderful, not with you. You know, what's that? No, I don't care if they're laughing at me. That's the point of this, you know? No, Cubes, he's just being a jerk, okay? I get it. I'm the butt of the joke. You know, maybe if you guys were throwing deals at me instead of freaking complaints and more obstacles. Oh, what were your sales in 2019? We had the Plandamaroo. You know, what did you want me to do during the Plandamaroo when everybody can't get out there and moink? You know, there's no moinking when you've got to be social distancing. You know, oh, sir, your business, how's it doing? Are you flourishing? No, I got to call the SBA. You got to help me out. I'm here. What's your business, sir? Moink. What's that about? Go moink yourself. You haven't seen the shirts? Oh yeah, no, I did see that. Right? What's that, Cuban? No, Cuban. Look, you want to have controlling interest in the company? You got to pay big bucks. You know, or you can go moink yourself. You know, that's shirt too, remember. And if you're not going to be an investor in the company, you could at least be an investor in the company by purchasing a Go Moink Yourself shirt. You know? What's that green dress over there?
I think that the businesses that do really well right now are those that have a purpose.
You know, I appreciate your green dress. I do. It's nice neon green. That was a choice. That was a choice, you know. I wouldn't have gone with neon green. Like, you know, that's just me. Look, again, I'm here. I'm moinking, and I'm just looking for a partner. Like, who wants to get their moink on, you know? I mean, and again, you could be private with your moinking. This is a private business. What's that, neon? No, neon, you can't. Look, if you want to have like a taster / like, you know, let me see if I could get a product sample, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not only the product inventor, I'm also a client. Look, Neon, this is a pyramid scheme. Okay, we're working on a pyramid scheme, but this one works. You know? Like, you guys had a problem with Madoff, but he did it right for a very long time. You know, he kept everybody in the dark. They're all like, I've got a lot of money. And then he just took it all. You know, that's what we're doing here sort of too with the moink. Everybody's in, they're thinking, look, I got a really good, you know, investment here in moink. And then the freaking you dropped the other shoe, you know? What's that, Cuban?
To everybody who's watching, don't buy it. I'm out.
No, Cuban, what do you mean you're out? Cuban!
I really don't know anything. Mark, sometimes your level of arrogance really pisses me off. I only say that you don't give people a chance. I wish I knew what their business was if you would let people talk.
This is the freaking deal of the century! Moink! Who cares if you're just rug pulling people? That's what we do best here. You must have missed my feature film, The Wolf of Crypto. It is available on YouTube to watch, where I rug pull everybody. What is that?
Won't want to be ya.
Well, no, I mean, it's one of my alter egos, you know, because I wasn't going to use my real social security number for that. So Peter Bishop went out and robbed everybody blind. And he's a multi-millionaire, Peter Bishop. Then, of course, offshoring it, I dropped those funds, that's right, into Moink. And now I'm moinking it, you know? But look, if you guys don't want to be, you know, like in and green neon, like you want to do you, whatever, you know? But like, I'm going to just continue to moink the freaking business, you know? I'm going to moink it into the ground if I have to. And if you guys don't want to be a part of it and green, neon, moink the system. You know, some people are like, I want to build a really successful business. I want to moink the freaking system. I moink the system. Everybody gets their moink on. You collect the profits. Bang, biggity, boo. You know? What's that, Neon? No, Neon, you won't get caught. There's no issues here. This is all above board. You know, people are buying a control, you know, in the company, which is just getting their moink on until they realize that it's like an Amish thing, you know? Sometimes you're not really expecting Lancaster to come into the picture, and all of a sudden you're there. You know, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. They're out in the freaking horse and buggy, and then you realize you got duped. You know, but look, if you guys aren't into getting duped with the Amish, and you get them thinking like they all of a sudden got some lottery ticket and they can now support their family by moinking, and now selling the moinking results to the public. I mean, that's on you guys. I just want to say one more thing before you know. Remember this face, okay? Especially you, Cuban, and freaking you, stupid. Yeah, I'm calling you stupid with the dumb head. Why don't you polish that freaking head before you go on camera? Let me ask, I needed to know this before Mr. Wonderhall. Do they like put a base on that stupid nog before you go out here for filming? Because you got to imagine there's a shine on that thing, Get your shine box, that type of deal.
You're a get the out of here.
Oh! Remember this face, all right? Because I'm going to be a success with Moink.
You. We're all out.
I'm telling you, whether it was you or me or Robert or one of us, he was going to do that to somebody. It just happened to be you or the last guy. He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
Kevin, don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Look, I went in there, I gave him my all, I told him all about Moink, and I just couldn't get anybody on board. I don't know what else I could have said. Get your Moink on, go Moink yourself. Kevin just seemed to be a real deterrent from the very top, and I just couldn't get over his negativity at the end of it. Mark Cuban, I thought he was on board, like he was gonna invest, he was gonna put everything he had, all of his billions, behind Moink. Because he gets his Moink on, he's got a lot of kids, And he didn't get on board. Barbara, a little frigid there, so I'm not surprised on Barbara. But freaking Neon, when Neon Lady was sat there and she's going, and she's asking me stupid questions, that's when I was like, I gotta get the freak out of here. I don't even want a deal anymore. No, of course I wanted a deal. It really bothers me. I did everything I could in there. I did it all. And I got nowhere except for here. This is the walk of shame room. I get it. I'm on my way out the door. I'm going. And then you guys are gonna laugh. Oh, look, he went in here, he's gonna go get his Moink on all by himself tonight. No, I'm not. I got a group Moink going, okay? Told you guys about it. Nobody wanted to get in on the group Moink, but that again, that's on you.
The golden ticket goes to my favorite product.
I've made you a good offer.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is the winner.
Riding all the way to the bank, baby.
You've come to the right place.
All the way to the bank, baby, right?
Attention
you guys
shoppers.
know that's the good thing when you do that. You got to go all the way to the bank. So I'm going to play you guys something, just a little piece of one of my movies. This is one of the scenes, because all these movies that I have put out start as scenes. They start as I do 4, 5, 6 scenes. Then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, we have a movie if I just create an intro and an outro or whatever. So this is midway through the movie of Three's Company, The Breakup Artist. And I hope you enjoy.
Tommy, did you bring those cigars? You didn't bring cigars? We came out here, middle of the wilderness, no cigars? What about you, Willie? Did you bring the fifth? We were Kim and I were gonna have a couple of drinks. Did you bring any alcohol? No alcohol. Okay, so no alcohol and no stogies. You guys are a friggin' blast. Right? What are we doing here? I come out with my friends out here middle of the wilderness. We're tenting it, camping it. And you can't bring some liquor? You can't bring... What are we doing? Did you roll something up? What are we doing here? You got nothing? It's times like this that I think I should have said no when you called and you're like, hey, do you want to go camping? Frig, I want to go camping with you guys. You don't bring any alcohol? You don't bring any friggin' stogies? No, I don't ever want to go camping with you again. I am never doing this. If I did not go in your car, I would freaking be out. I would be jumping in my car right now. I'd be heading home. No interest in sitting here with your goofy smiles. What a freaking bunch of boneheads. What the frig is that goofy? What are we doing? You wore that hat today? You know, it's like you know you're going out, and then you bring that freaking hat? I don't know. I don't get you, dude. You're like, I'm going to wear the green one. I wouldn't know. Look, you didn't bring a hat. I don't even want to hear it, but like, the idea that you didn't bring the stogies, I'm even more upset right now. That pisses me off. Like, you show up and we're doing it without any stogies. No, I got crack. I brought crack. Like, we're good, you know. But you guys got nothing else, you know. You got no stogies. You got no alcohol. I got crack. So, like, what are we doing, you know? At the end of the day, you don't have a chaser. You know, you got the crack, but you don't have the alcohol and you don't have the stogies to finish it off with. It's a sad day for us here, you know. No, I'm not sharing. It's only my crack. I'm going to keep it all. And you guys could just go and, what did you do? What do you bring, like a tic-tac-toe or something? Or like a, what are we working on? Like a puzzle situation? This is insanity. I don't understand you guys. We had a plan. I'd bring the crack. You'd bring, you know, some hookers. And then you'd bring the alcohol and stogies. You know? And all of a sudden we're here and none of those things took place. Except I brought the crack. You know? It's just weird when you do the right thing for your friends, but your friends prove that they're not freaking friends. No, I don't want to hear it. You know, enough of it, Willie. When you're like, don't give me the, It's your stupid hat. You wore the dumb hat today, you know. And I gave you a cool hat like this for your birthday last year. You don't wear that? We go out, put your tweeder on. I put a tweed hat. I gave him one. He's wearing a tweed hat with a friggin' rainbow. It had a rainbow ribbon feather in it because he likes to express himself. These two are having a moment. You know, Willie, I thought you were going to wear that one because it was a love connection between the two of you. You know, like I knew together you guys had that bond, you know, and the rainbow being the preferred flag, you know. Like I've always respected your relationship, you know. I've always been the one who's been the glue for you guys. Guys, you should, you know, get together, respect each other, especially, you know, when you didn't bring the cigars, you didn't bring any alcohol. I brought the crack. Hunter Biden's showing up, I think. He wants to come and hang out with you guys. Like he said something about a hotel room. And he had like this pink, he had like a pink scarf he wanted to share and do a scene with. So, look, guys, just disappointed, I guess, is what I would say. I'm very disappointed in you. You know, I did my part. I showed up. I brought crack. And you guys, just sorry excuses, you know. I did a Canadian sorry there. Sorry excuses. Yeah, sorry. Because we're in Canada. I came up to Canada, all of a sudden I take on the friggin' dialect. We come up to Canada to camp, and all of a sudden I'm Canadian. Sorry. I'm sorry. What the frig are you sorry about? What are you sorry about? Came up to Vancouver, British Columbia, to go bear hunting, you know? And I come over and I see my friends here I haven't seen in a while, who happen to be in a relationship together. And I say to myself, this is a time to bridge a gap, you know what I mean? To express to them that we together can do something special, you know? So we're gonna spend the rest of the vacation together. I'm gonna be here. I may pop over and just kind of put my tent right next to theirs, you know, open up the windows. We can have like a side-by-side window situation. Right, guys? And we can like share coffee in the morning. That's a good idea. Yeah. What's that? Oh, no, I'm alone. I didn't come with anybody else. No, it'd just be three of us. It'd be so much fun, right? Yeah. No. And look, if you want to take a walk and do a thing where you're just kind of getting out there and checking out the wilderness, just, let me know and I'll join you. All right? We'll have a lot of fun together. This is going to be like the perfect trip. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Anyway, so look, I'm just going to go very quickly and hit the, bathroom. And then let's discuss what you want to do. You want to go for a walk? You want to cook something together? You want to play, tic-tac-toe? You could do that. If I know that's what you brought. You didn't bring any stogies, no alcohol. I got the crack. I'll bring that back. We'll do our thing, and we'll see. I mean, again, there's nothing besides the crack. What are you going to do after the crack is the question. I mean, Hunter Biden's got plans. So together you guys can do something. The three of you guys, and I'll watch at that point. I'll sit back. And then that will be the Three's Company. I'll be hanging out and watching the Three's Company situation from the sidelines. Anyway, I just want to say that you guys are doing something beautiful together, and I can't wait to be a part of it for the next 62 hours. We've already been here for 12, and we're going to spend the next 62 hours together every second. Every second. When you're brushing your teeth, let me know, because I know the fresh water stream. It's better if we all take the same walk together. It's a 3.5 mile walk. We should do it together, double time it, go brush our teeth. We come back here, and then I'll start cooking those eggs. Someone go out and kill the bear, making a bear, egg, and cheese sandwich. I don't want a bear, egg, and cheese sandwich. That's to me, that is the perfect breakfast sandwich right there. You throw a little spices on the bear, and you get a little bear, egg, and cheese situation going. You get the yolk to bleed at the end, like the yolk all over the bear meat. I brought some focaccia. We'll throw some focaccia there on the fire, and we got a little event going on. So I'm very much. I gotta say, I'm just thrilled I ran into you guys. It's been a while, but I'm glad the nuptials went well. I'm a little upset you didn't invite me. We had a relationship, and you couldn't even just ask me to come along and be there when you tied the knot. That's a little rude, I'd have to say, but what can I do? That's on you, that is on you. Anyway, look, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go and freshen up, so to speak, all right? And don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Oh, goodness. When you're doing the Three's Company, sometimes you're just the awkward guy in the room. That's what the whole movie is. The best was seen is actually the movie theater scene, and I didn't share that one with you. This is a high-energy piece of comedy here. Everything's here in the moment. And because it's Friday night, it's Black Friday, we might as well have something. This is the... So, guys, we're here again. It's day 974 in a row. We are literally 26 days away from the 1,000th day in a row.
Wow,
800
plus
hours
days ago.
of live entertainment, live distraction from the negatube. This is the Positube. This is the location where we get together to generate love, light, and an opportunity to live in this moment here. How about that? Oh, you gotta go pay those bills. Oh, you gotta go get that appointment. Gotta bring the kids here. Gotta go do that. You know what? This is your time to shut it all off and show up here and smile, laugh, dance. Cheryl's gonna be dancing with me tonight, right, Cheryl? We're dancing. Woo! I'm just saying. I'm gonna be throwing some tracks on over here. I'll be dancing in the background. I'm gonna throw myself on the screen. I'm gonna do it. You better watch out. If I get up and I start cutting a rug, I'm going to ask Sonny the Fist to go to the other state. If he's in the same state with me, I don't have enough room to move. I like to move. I'm not like getting in it to just be like, I don't do that. I don't go, if I'm doing it, I'm like, right? I mean, you can't do like a little bit of a dance, Oh, yeah, no, he went out and he really cut a rug. Now, That's not how we roll. You got to bring it. You better like break a hip or something in the process of dancing it out that night. I had such a good time. Really, yeah, I'm in the hospital 3 weeks. I brought it. I didn't go and like I'm not going to go and put that myself at risk. I put myself at risk. I was like, whatever. If I can't get up after this, like I do like the whole whammaroo, and then like I did a turbo landing on my head, and then I did a spin wheel on my head spin. Yeah, boogaloo. You remember that? Look, if you're not gonna get into a boogaloo production, like I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, turbo doing a head spins. Boom. But when you're dancing, like you got to put it all into it, right? I mean, I've seen other people before, like you go and you're like, is that guy serious? He's like, I'm like, is that guy like for real doing the point up at the sky? I'm waiting for someone to go, Banbanamero. Guantanamero. I'm like, that's what I'm waiting for. This guy's like, ooh, I don't want to go to a club to do a danceroo, and I got this guy over here going, don't do the point. Don't do what do you do? You're doing a point? You're there on the dance floor going, did you really do that? Was that you? You're like, you can't go on the dance floor and start doing the point. Like, now you're putting it on that guy? That guy was just there drinking, he's trying to have a sip of his champagne. And you put it on him, now he's got to go out, he's like, woo, yeah, I'm in it now. You're bringing him in? Rodeo him? And all of a sudden, he comes along for the party. It's like, sometimes people are like, they are a little over the line. You know what I mean? Like, who would do that? Most people be like, I respect your privacy. I respect your spatial, there's a space thing going on with the Civet. You're over there. I'm over here. No, you're not. You bring him in, and all of a sudden champagne down. He's doing the lasso. He did the lasso? You don't go out on the dance floor and do the lasso? You're lassoing it? Yeah, I'm going to pull you in now. I lassoed you. Don't do a lasso. Okay, seriously. You do a lasso? Like, bartenders are throwing shots at you. Not to drink. They're literally throwing shots at you. Like, get the hell out of my bar with the stupid lasso. Nobody likes the lasso guy at a dance club. You know what I mean? And also, you never want to be the guy who's like, me? You, me, you, me. You don't want to be that guy either. You're on the dance floor and you're like, you, me, you, me. You don't, that's just like, at a certain point, people are just like, no, it's you, buddy. And they walk away, And you're like, no, I was just trying to get you to be a part of the program. Danceroo, Saturday Night Fever. This guy, you seen this guy? All of a sudden he's like, don't do that. You don't walk into a club when everybody's like, and you go, that's where I draw the line. I draw the line at the Travolta when you do the arm up in the sky. You know what I mean? Like, dun, 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 stay alive. I'm like, no, you're not staying alive. Get the hell out of here with your stupid lightning bolt situation thing going on. We're not bringing back the 70s. We're not into it. You're not going to be like wearing the bell bottoms again, okay? Leave the bell bottoms at home. We're talking 2021. You don't do a bell bottom situation in 2021, all right? And you definitely don't do like 5 things when you're on the dance floor. Never one of these. You never do one of the you, me. That's no good. And you definitely don't want to be like, because when you start pointing to people and putting that weight on their shoulders to show up and get down, that's a lot. That's like a lot for you to do. So like give them their space. And then if they decide to come into the circle and be like, get down, but yeah, I'm getting down now, I'm in the circle. And they did the spinneroo and they come out and they go, don't ever do that. You don't ever want to do this. What is that? What are you doing, like a Travolta / like Uma Thurman? Yeah. You can't do a Travolta Uma Thurman. You know, like they're doing like the milkshake shuffle, Pulp Fiction style, and you're there going, you know, it's the dance moves like that really start to be like the next TikTok craze. You know, like you're there going, you me. And you're doing it all of a sudden, front page, FYP, TikTok. You're in the For You page, like all over it. Every single, look at that guy, he's there again, he's going, and then you went like this on that one. What about the time he was like spinarooing? There's like a basketball going around his shoulder. That one I was blown away by. You went like water in a pail? I'm going to turn into water. What are we doing? It's times like this, guys, where I question my sanity. Holy cow! Is that a new bit or what? That's a new bit. Tarantino'd. What did I do? So, let's get into it. We do have a woohoo still to get to. Zabrowski, do you mind if we go this song first, then come back to the woohoo? Do you have time? If I play a 4-minute song, you can beat along. I'll give you a BeatSeat. If you want to tap-a-roo along while we listen to the tune. It's called Living Love. And, like, if you can't live love, right? I mean, like, what are we doing here? You come down, Renaissance man, and you're not living love? I'm not sure what to tell you then. Like, you got to go back to the city. I don't even want to see you. Are you coming on down here and you're not bringing love in the heart? And exploding with heart love? I guess that's just how you were brought up. Like, I don't know. What are we doing, Zabrowski? Like, is that who you're going to be? Is that who you're going to be going forward? That's fine. No. We'll do your woohoo first. You know, sometimes, I just got to say, you know, Zabrowski, I've been giving it to you 974 days in a row. I want to play one bit before you do your woohoo, and you can't, whatever. You know, like, right? I mean, it's not fair. I give him the slot. He gets a check. I don't get it. He gets a check. Hey, Zabros, can you wait for one song? No, I got things to do. What, do you got to go to the grocery store? What are we doing? You know what? Just, why don't you do the woohoo, and then you do you. I'll do me. 915 days ago. Wow. All right, Zabrowski, it's your moment. Your 15 minutes of fame. Woohoo! You did it again, buddy. Man, I got to tell you, that woohoo, it's like it almost gets better. Like, is that possible? Zabrowski's woohoo does get better. You know, we've had actually fact checkers look at it. And they go through this, say, is this what we've done the research? Zabrowski's woohoo does get better. It's not false information. So you just have to determine which woohoo is the best, really. You know, that's on you. That's on you, fam and friends. Wharton Fissel, Andrea O'Deal. I got Trish Kelly out of the house. I'll be here with S. Coop. I got Wharton. I said Wharton. What are we talking about, Joanne? When you wheeze in my ear, it's very hard for me to perform properly. Modoc Roughstock is kicking it with us in the casa. And Pamela Swap. Guys, it's been a show. If you're out there doing a lurkaroo, you're going to want to say goodnight now or forever hold your peace. Renee Woods knows what I'm talking about. You know? Because when Zabrowski comes back tomorrow, he's going to give me a roll call on who deserves the woohoo, you know, and who has to work for it. So, like, you become a slave to the show if you have not earned your woohoo status from Zabrowski and you're in the chat during the woohoo. So that's just one of those things, you know. So I do have, I'm sorry, with Joanne, that you have to look at her and hear her. I got this really cool piece of wood I showed you guys the other day. It's this burl wood, and I just put like this epoxy. It's supposed to be like 70 coats of varnish type of vibe, like clear, thick coat. And hopefully tomorrow I'll show that to you. I'm thinking about making some like cheese boards, cutting boards type of thing with all this extra wood I have. I don't think that would be a bad idea. You know what I mean? To have a cutting board. So I have some wood that I can do that with, some really cool pieces of wood. And then maybe I'll create like an Etsy page and sell some of those cutting boards. You know? Maybe a table or two. I'm thinking I could build tables. I don't know. Maybe not. But I'm thinking I could. We'll see. I also saw a rocking chair in my head, like how to build a rocking chair. I just kind of visualized it in my mind because I got all this wood, and I'm like, I think I could cut or create a rocking chair. Kind of cool thing to have, you know? Just rock and rolling, you know? I'm going to create like a modified rocking chair where I can freaking rock and roll in my rocking chair. How sick would that be? And there's no arms, so I'm just killing it. Or I can I'll ring the arms up and whenever I need them, lock them in place, drop them down when I'm not using them. I don't know. S-Coop likes the ideas. You know what? I took all the wood from outside that I was drying after I cut all this wood by hand with a chainsaw. It's so freaking nuts that I'm doing this. But I cut all this wood with it's called an Alaskan chainsaw mill. You may have seen one or two of the videos I dropped. I still have one I have to. The last cut I did with the walnut, I filmed the whole thing. I just haven't released it. It was like about a 15-minute bit. I was getting through it, and I just got all this other stuff that I needed to edit and release for you. So I got to go back and release some of those other things that I started and didn't get back to. We have music videos, guys. If you didn't see Santa's on the Run, that came out today. That's such a great song. So if you can go and watch it, I'll give you the link real quick. Santa's on the Run. Get your Christmas started off right. Get your Christmas started off right. Let's see if I can go back to the beginning here. Yeah, there we go. Santa's on the Run. Here we go. Unleash your holiday dance party. Zoom call tomorrow for sure. Let's do that. And maybe we start the show with a Zoom call. Right there, that's Santa's on the Run. Just so you guys can hear. So guys, we're here. Just so you can hear how sick that is. That's the link right there, people. S-Coop, can you pin that and just say something about it? Like, pick this up in stores. Any music store, just type in Mark Pires, Santa's on the Run. Christmas time is coming. Did you get your presents? Did you get your tree up? And get the lights out, wrap them around, yeah. Plug them into the wall. Yeah, you're staring from all angles, wondering when the ornament's gonna fall. See them trees that die in the moment you cut them down, then you put them up, then you sit there, you're looking at them, you're waiting for Santa Claus to come. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run. Mrs. Claus, she's getting his trousers ready for the night. Yeah, taking flight. Got the reindeers on the front and come along for the ride. Yeah, got 1 billion plus homes to hit in about 6 hours. I gotta get my coffee filled. I'm gonna get myself a thermos, gonna throw it in the back too, and maybe I won't get tired. I know it's one night. Santa's on the run. Oh, Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run. Yeah. Get the job done. Yeah. Running out of time. Got lots of homes to get to. Gotta eat them cookies to get down the chimney. And you see there's a little boy peeking from the top of the stairs. And I got to
go back up. I told him he can't, he's gotta be asleep. And he's not, he gets cold, leaving it at the bottom of it. Oh, well, maybe his parents will make it right, 'cause he's messing up my night. I got a schedule to keep, yeah, I can't stop missing it 'cause of a little kid. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, 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 yeah. Take off the ground, yeah. We need to be above 65 miles an hour if we want to take flight. I know we got a long night ahead of us. Oh, I'm afraid, my friends, my caribou, we're on until it ends.
Come on, everybody.
Santa's on the run, 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 Rudolph. Run, run, Rudolph, yeah. Santa's on the run, yeah. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, run, Rudolph. Run, run, Rudolph. Santa's on the run. Let's get it.
Joanne, keep the wheeze down. We're rocking. Joanne.
Santa's on the run, 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 Rudolph. Run, run, Rudolph, yeah. Into the night, we got to get home before daylight, yeah, yeah, yeah. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the
Going back to the sleigh, gonna eat it all night, you see. Going to the next house, I'm going scrum-diddly-dumptious. I got my milk, I got my dipping, I'm going down, I'm gonna sip it. Going down to the bottom of the chimney, gotta bring the kids with me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's what we do, the hip-hopping, hip-chop-chopping, go, rock and roll. Yeah, that's the doing every night, yo. And that's the doing every day, 'cause you know that Santa Claus. Yeah, oh, Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, he's on the run, 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 Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph, yeah. Oh, Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, 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 Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph, whoa. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run, run, Rudolph. Santa's on the run,
Woo-wee! Look at all those other awesome songs right there, fam and friends. Some insanity has been taking place here on the Mark Inspires channel for a very long time, but now we're on to something pretty cool with what you just saw. Where we're doing these music videos, you know? And I just love them. Like, I love just taking a visual journey while these songs are being rocked out on. And this is one of the newer ones. And this is one of our family members who asked me to write a song for her daughter who happens to love Spider-Man and is a dentist, and
Wix is your platform to perform on.
her name is Selena. So, hope you enjoy.
Some say I'm elusive, like I'm Peter Parker. You know Spider-Man, oh, Super Selena, I am. Super Selena, Super Selena, heart of a saint. Smile of an angel. You could go to Machu Picchu, but you can't communicate while you're there, even though you're from there. Oh, Super Selena, Super Selena, I am. Could be Peter Parker, I'm Super Selena, I am. Super indeed. I got to deal with people every day. I got to help them on their way. Oh, I'm Super Selena, Super Selena, Super Selena, I am. You could be Peter Parker. You can transform into Spider-Man. Super Selena, I am. Me and Blue, we spend all our time together. Listening to Shandenberg, Panic at the Disco. Blues with me by my side, keeping me company. I'm Super Selena, Super Selena, Super Selena, I am. Super Selena, Super Selena. Super indeed, Super Selena.
Oh my goodness, you know, sometimes when you're in the process of creating, you don't know what the heck's going to happen, but beautiful things can happen, you know? So back to the outro of the show. Sorry, guys, I started that about 30 minutes ago. And you know how it goes. Sometimes we're doing it. I forgot to put the Mark Inspires TV channel on for tonight. Sorry about that. But, you know, we had a great time here on the one channel. We also, I think Telegram was working. I'm not sure. And, you know, sometimes you get lucky. We have Andrea O'Neill in the house, Leisure number 7 in the house, S-Coop, Trish Killian, Virginia, Wharton Fissel. Guys, thank you so much for being here, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you, S-Coop, for all you do here. Thank you so much. I missed you the last couple days. Glad you're back. And Wharton Fissel, my brother. I freaking love having my own wood. I can't wait to start working it. I really can't wait. Right now, I got this one piece that I dropped all this epoxy on top of to see if I could level it out because it just did this. It bowed. Maybe you can give me some tips on how to flatten out this wood. I have a planer, but this is burl wood, and it's so fragile that if I throw it on the planer, it's just going to break. So it's like I think I just have to use it as try to flatten it out with epoxy and just use it as some sort of cool, flat surface that's got a rounded bottom, But it's cool. It's a cherry burl that I wound up cutting into a bunch of slabs, small slabs about, I'll show you tomorrow. I think that's how long it'll take for this to dry out. I'm not really sure. But tomorrow, guys, we'll do it all over again. Have a good time. Saturday Night Live. Ow! Until then, please hit the like, leave a comment, and tomorrow I'll see you again. Check out that 1793 piece I did on the, what's it called again? Confession of Faith. This is like a Baptist slash, like, not Calvinism, but it's, what's it called? Quaker. It's like a Quaker Bible. 1793. I read like a bunch of the passages and everything, so check it out. It's only about 5 minutes long. But if you like it, I'll do more. Tomorrow, I will see you. Until then, have a great night. Joanne, do you want to say goodnight, or are you just going to sit back there and wheeze? Just wants to sit back there and wheeze. Anyway, guys, appreciate you. Have a great night. Until tomorrow. Keep that smile. Joanne, stop wheezing. Seriously, we're over it. Until then.